Namaste, welcome to the YouTube channel Ayurveda। और मित्रों, आज मैं आपसे बात करने वाला हूँ प्रस्तुत कोशिश कार्यक्रम में एक बड़ा ही ज्वलंत टाइटल है। लोगों को ढेर सारा उसके बारे में कंफ्यूजन है, इसलिए उस पर भी कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर होना चाहिए। और आप अब तक समझ गए होंगे फार्मको विजिलेंस ऑफ ASU सिस्टम, आयुर्वेद सिद्धा यूनानी सिस्टम। जब से कार्यक्रम लॉन्च हुआ आशु सिस्टम में, तब से इसके प्रति लोगों में बहुत ही भ्रम है। पीपल हैव अ लॉट ऑफ कंफ्यूजन एंड हैविंग द कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट इन दिस इशू। लेकिन चलिए शुरुआत करते हैं कि ये आया कहाँ से। So as we have discussed in the different sessions on the different platforms, that with the enhance of the global market of herbal medicines, some people thought, why not this pharmacovigilance system should be applied to the traditional systems of the medicine also, specifically Ayurveda, which is just having abundance of the medicines of the herbal origin. And WHO started working in this direction. WHO started convincing Government of India to introduce pharmacovigilance system to the Ayurveda. Yes, it was already in the allopathy, and I shall come later what was the fate and how much time it has been relaunched, because there also there was a conflict of interest and the confusion what are the aim and objectives of the pharmacovigilance program in the allopathy. Because there is a role of healthcare professionals to fill up the forms of the ADR, ADE, side effects of any report of the drug, and no one has time for this, or no one want to do that. So every time pharmacovigilance program launched there, I mean allopathy, failure, closed. Fifth time they have launched it again in the 2010, and now it is running with some shots. Here also, Government of India started listening. WHO started pursuing that pharmacovigilance program should be implemented into the ASU system. Okay, good. If your aim and if your objectives are fine and make the market surveillance of the different products of Ayurveda, you are welcome. Fine. So the first workshop on the pharmacovigilance sponsored by WHO was organized at the B.L. Nair Medical College in the 2005-06. They introduced all the classical quotations regarding the objectives of the pharmacovigilance, that which are quoted in our classics, and there was a workshop, and the resolution was that the pharmacovigilance system will be beneficial to our system for its global propagation, for its establishing the more quality, safety, and efficacy. And Professor Madam Urmila Thatte was the pioneer to organize this workshop. Okay. Professor G.P. Mohanta was technical officer at WHO at that time of the 2006-07. And I personally have a very good professional relationship with him, because in the 2004 I visited to the Annamalai University in a program of 21 days for the pharmaceutical persons. That was the government sponsored program, and I was the only one Ayurvedist having degree of MD Ayurveda Shastra and the Basis Kalpana. Rest all was the M Pharma Ayurveda and PhD of the modern side. Professor Mohanta is so punctual, regular, that every time he is on the right time, and I studied a lot, really a lot there, and exposed to the modern pharmaceutical science in the Annamalai University. That was the residential program for 21 days. And he Ayurvedist may be happy to note that there was a test, two-time test of all the participants, and this Ayurvedist was topper among them. They were the M Pharma and PhD. I was MD Ayurved and PhD, but the examination pattern, I was the topper. Just the reason is very clear. वो होता है ना कि कछुआ और खरगोश, तो वो सब खरगोश थे. वो जानते थे कि अरे हमको क्या पढ़ना, हम तो टाइम पास आए हैं, हमको तो इस सीएमयू में क्या करना है, ड्यूरेशन में. मुझे था कि नहीं भाई, मैं तो पढ़ने आया हूँ और मुझे पढ़ना चाहिए. सारी मॉडर्न की चीज़ें पढ़ाई जा रही हैं जो मैंने कभी नहीं पढ़ी, तो मैं पढ़ता रहता था. और जो मॉडर्न साइड से मेरे फ्रेंड्स आए थे, वो तो जैसे हम लोग सीएमई और ओरिएंटेशन में जाते हैं जिस एटीट्यूड से, उसी एटीट्यूड से थे. चलिए, ये तो थोड़ा कहानी हो गई. तो प्रोफेसर जी पी मोहंता से मेरा कांटेक्ट वहीं से था. बहुत बढ़िया, डॉक्टर मलवालन, डॉक्टर माने, सब लोग वहाँ पर, बहुत अच्छी टीम थी अन्नामलाई यूनिवर्सिटी में. तो जब वो टीओ होकर के आए WHO में, टेक्निकल ऑफिसर इंडिया, और ये कार्यक्रम जब नायर वाला हो गया, तो उनको पता था कि मैं जामनगर से BHU शिफ्ट हो गया हूँ. उन्होंने बड़ी कृपा पूर्वक, वेरी काइंडली, ही टेलीफोन मी एंड सेड कि ऑर्गेनाइज अ वर्कशॉप ऑन द फार्माकोविजिलेंस एट BHU. एंड रियली I did it. That was after the long gap. WHO sponsored workshop was here in 2007, 30 and the 31st October about the safety profile of the Ayurvedic medicines. Looking to that, considering that Professor Mohanta offered me to have Indian National Pharmacovigilance Center at BHU. Yes, I repeat. He offered me, he said, we want to open at Banaras Hindu University the National Pharmacovigilance Center for the ASU, and you may be the national coordinator. Kindly do the things in this direction. But friends, I am sorry to say, my exposure and experience at BHU was so. I suggested him, Professor Mohanta, no sir, the best place is the Jamnagar. You must contact there, and they will run the show like anything. And my predictions was absolutely right. Absolutely right. Professor Mohanta contacted Professor Baghel, and the Pharmacovigilance Center run there like anything. And the coordinator, Professor R.N. Acharya. See, so histories are sometimes very important, and people should know about that. Then that Pharmacovigilance Center started working. We did a lot of CMEs. Yes, I was just in place of national coordinator at BHU. I was the regional coordinator of the Northern India, because I was knowing the system of BHU, and I was having a foresight that here is a lot of problem. And then it was launched in Hotel Taj on 28th August 2008 in the presence of representative to the India from the WHO and many more higher officers of the Ministry of Ayush. There was some regional centers and the peripheral center, about 30. And Jamnagar tried to sensitize this program all over country. Many medical officers, many peripheral coordinators were engaged in this program. And the motto was just be aware. This is the form, ADR form of the Ayush drugs. And they published a good booklet. It is available in the Ayush Suraksha in the site of the Jamnagar. And we requested many people to fill up anything you observe that not beneficial to the patient after giving a particular Ayurvedic medicine. Report it. And people reported it. And there was the causality analysis and something like that. We were there not to penalize the manufacturing units, but to promote them for a quality production. But confusion and the conflict of interest by some people rumored a lot. No. Their interest is different. Even some people started talking This data which we are collecting should not be sent to the Upasla center of the pharmacovigilance for the analysis. It will be backfire to the Ayurveda. Such kind of things were there, but it is not true. It is once again it is considerable that the at Upasla Monitoring Center from India up to the 2000, no side effect report from the India by the medical allopathy doctors were reported. How it happened, they know better. Because no one is reporting. If no one is reporting, then there is no side effect of any molecule of allopathic drugs. Here also people started doubting why we, and the many CCRS units were given tasks to, you have to report this much cases, then there is a lot of cases. जैसे कि कोई टारगेट सेट करने को दे दिया जाता है बैंक वालों से कि इतना इंश्योरेंस कराना है, या टारगेट दे दिया जाता है कि इतनी क्राइम रिपोर्ट्स करनी है पुलिस वालों को, या टारगेट दे दिया जाता है कि इतने चालान काटने हैं आरटीओ को। उसी तरीके से टारगेट दे दिया गया सीसीआरएस की यूनिट्स को और साइड इफेक्ट्स भरने लगा। खैर धीरे धीरे आर्थिक तंगी हुई और ये प्रोग्राम सुसुप्ता अवस्था में चला गया। फिर से लॉन्च हुआ धूम धड़ाके से ऑल इंडिया इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ आयुर्वेद में। नोडल सेंटर जामनगर से दिल्ली आ गया। डॉक्टर गालिब इसके नेशनल कोऑर्डिनेटर बने। उन्होंने भी बहुत अच्छा काम किया, जामनगर वालों ने भी बहुत अच्छा काम किया, इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं है। लेकिन जो कंफ्यूजन बना हुआ है सामान्य जनता के दिमाग में, वो अभी भी बना हुआ है। ये फार्माकोविजिलेंस सेंटर की उपयोगिता क्या है, हम उसको प्रिस्क्रिप्शन मॉनिटरिंग हमको कौन अलाउ करेगा, ये भी उसमें आता है। बहुत सारी चीजें हैं उसमें। आर्टिकल 2 पे जाइए WHO के, या इरिस डिक्लेरेशन पर जाइए, वो सारी चीजें दी हुई हैं कि आप ऐसी उन प्रिस्क्रिप्शंस को भी मॉनिटर करेंगे कि वो लोग एक्स्ट्रा दवाई तो नहीं लिख रहे हैं जो कि उस मरीज को नहीं चाहिए, वो लोग ऐसी दवाई तो नहीं लिख रहे हैं जो कि एक्सैगरेटेड क्लेम में हो और उसकी कास्ट बहुत ज्यादा हो जो मरीज को नहीं चाहिए, या ऐसी कोई दवा तो नहीं लिखी जा रही है जो कि उस मरीज को हार्मफुल हो। तो ये सारे कई फैक्टर्स हैं, व्हाट टू डू, व्हाट टू नॉट डू, एडिशन, डीएडिशन, एसिडेशन, असेसमेंट, इवैल्यूएशन, मेनी थिंग ऑफ द फार्माकोविजिलेंस प्रोग्राम। लेकिन वो मैं अभी फार्माकोविजिलेंस पर लेक्चर नहीं लेने के लिए इस सेशन में आया हूँ। खाली ये कहने आया हूँ इस सेशन में कि फार्माकोविजिलेंस से डरने या घबराने की जरूरत किसी को नहीं है, और स्पेशली मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूनिट्स को तो बिल्कुल नहीं। इससे आपको सुधार ही होना है, इससे आपका इम्प्रूवमेंट ही होना है। आप देखिए यूएस एफडीए पर जाइए, देखिए, और आप पाएंगे कि हर दूसरे महीने उनके यहाँ नोटिस है कि दिस कंपनी विथड्रॉल दिस मॉलिक्यूल, दिस कंपनी विथड्रॉल दिस बैच। अरे ऑटोमोबाइल सेक्टर में जाइए, आप पढ़ते हैं मारुति ने 10,000 कार को शोरूम से वापस मंगाया क्योंकि ब्रेक में थोड़ी गड़बड़ी थी। आप इधर जाइए किसी दूसरे सेक्टर में, वहाँ भी आता है कि नहीं ये जो फूड मटेरियल, फूड आइटम था नेस्ले का, उसमें कुछ चीज़ें आई हैं, उसको वापस मंगाया गया। क्योंकि एक सर्विलेंस का सिस्टम है, रिपोर्टिंग सिस्टम है। उस रिपोर्टिंग सिस्टम से आप पब्लिक को बचा सकते हैं कि फर्दर हार्म ना हो। तो दिस इज द ओनली फार्माकोविजिलेंस सिस्टम टू चेक द फर्दर हार्म। इफ एनीथिंग रॉन्ग इज देयर and if it is reported by the health professional, वहाँ बहुत लंबी चीज है कि who can report, तो health professional। So if it is reported, medicine may be withdrawn, may be taken care forward, and that will be very beneficial to the society. So this is the aim of the pharmacovigilance program. Nowadays, All India Institute of Ayurveda is the nodal officer, nodal center for this, and they are working with the 130 peripheral centers. See the multiplication. NCISM is also saying that every college must have the one center for the pharmacovigilance, and the many more. And the idea is that to get the data of the quality, safety and the efficacy, And prescription monitoring. Yes, this is one of the very important thing. And some Ayurvedic physicians are not ready for their prescription monitoring. Everyone can understand why they are not ready. So prescription monitoring is also part of the pharmacovigilance to ensure the public, the patient to get that medicine only which is required to treat her disorders. But what is happening? A disease which may be treated by the 4 medicine, and there are the 10 medicines are written by the some physicians. Not only the Ayurvedic physician, but all physicians. And the reason behind this is, there is no need to speak from my end about that. So here is the pharmacovigilance program required for the benefit of the consumer, for the benefit of the last man, common man. So pharmacovigilance program must be welcomed, must be motivated, promoted by we all, with a very fair approach, with a very honest approach to serve the society, and specifically to register anything which is harmful. See, drug interaction is another issue which may be covered under the pharmacovigilance program. Drug food interaction, herb interaction, herb food interaction, all these are under the criteria of the pharmacovigilance program. So this program is very, very beneficial to us, and the centers are working for this. I want to say much more about this, but I am limiting myself because my first hand experience about the pharmacovigilance is average, and nothing I wish to say in my appreciation. But fortunately, I was the anchor of this program in the international launching at the Hotel Taj. I have been given chance. I have been given this opportunity to be the master of ceremony of the launch program there. Program was launched by the Jamnagar, IPGTR Jamnagar, whole team of the Jamnagar was there. I was from here, Banaras Hindu University, and I have been assigned to do the job. We did it, not I did it, we did it. But we have a very sarcastic comment from some officials in the then Department of Finance. Oh, what kind of program this is, it is not required. And that attitude of the official blocked the progress after 2 years, 3 years. Up to 3 years the fund was there, and Jamnagar school run the program like anything under the leadership of Professor M.S. Baghel and under the very able coordinatorship of the Professor R.N. Acharya. But fund crisis checked it. Because someone was favoring something, someone was having some hidden agenda, and they blocked this program. But once again WHO pursued it, and it was once again launched in Delhi at the All India Institute of Ayurveda. And as per as my best information, they have started SRF. They are giving their centers some kind of monetary help to run this program. But once again the same problem is there. That is the fund. As far as my information, I may be wrong, but rarely I am wrong. So my information is right that there is a fund problem there. this time too, in this conduction of this pharmacovigilance program, even the stipend of the SRF and the establishment of the center. So why Ministry of Ayush or the any other centers or the any other not any other, only the Ministry of Ayush is nourishing this program, the pharmacovigilance, and the data generated by the pharmacovigilance certainly going to improve the system, certainly going to make the acceptance of the system. Because if we are honest and we are reporting our things, our anything which is harmful to the human body, and we are improving that, and then again we are coming to the market, certainly it is improving our sense and it is improving our prestige. And the same thing is there also. Just I have given an example of the US FDA or the MHRA. There is a bulk withdrawal and then the relaunch. I never heard that this batch of the Ayurvedic medicine is withdrawn from the market. I hope a day will come. A day will come when every Ayurvedic unit are preparing this medicines in a perfect way and there is no side effect. Yes, I assume and presume it. But the marketing surveillance, that is the pharmacovigilance, must be in order. And if it will be in order, it will serve many purposes. Many colleagues are working in this direction. They have been appointed coordinator, co-coordinator, every center. Their training, their sensitization is being done, no doubt about it. But we are far behind from the results. And reasons are a lot. Technical, financial, administratively, and I can say academically also. And the something something self-like. And that all is required to be addressed properly. And a day will come when I was involved in this program deeply. Then my last presentation was every time long live pharmacovigilance, a sampling in the soil, long live pharmacovigilance. Once again, I wish long live pharmacovigilance with all its color and flavor. Thank you, नमस्ते. आपके सुझावों की आवश्यकता, मिलते रहेंगे इस तरह से इंटरेक्टिव सेशंस में. थैंक यू.